Next up, we will discuss structures. Structures are relatively easy because they only have a few functions and they have to do with buildings. In the structure menu, you are able to construct walls, you are able to construct doors, you are able to construct fences, fence gates, columns, animal flaps, bridges, and remove bridges, of course. Deconstruction simply removes or deletes, sets an item up for deletion, whereas all the others are meant for building. Smoothing walls is the same option as the one that you get from smoothing surfaces, specifically in the orders menu, except this one is much more specific, whereas it allows you to smooth only walls. It does not allow for the smoothing of floors. Next up, walls. If you click on the option, it will show you all the different types of walls that you can build using the resources you have. And simply clicking and dragging allows you to create an area where you want the walls to be built. As for doors, it is the same kind of principle. You just click and that's it. Ornate doors are a bigger type of door. They are very expensive and meant only for specific buildings. As you can see, it requires adjacent walls to function. The door on its own does not work, and its only purpose is to, as it says here, divide rooms, but it is just a lot more expensive. Fences and fence gates are used for animals. You are able to put up a fence post very cheaply, at least compared to actual wall. It is 5 times cheaper, but you can use the same materials to construct. Fence gates serve as doors, but for fences, as you can see here, and that is really it. For columns, they help you hold up pieces of roof in case you are in a large building where a roof cannot be supported by a wall, or just outside. For example, if you want roof here for some reason, you're able to place wooden column and build roofs around it in a circle that is designated, as you can see. This by itself is not very useful. There are some applications for killing people with roofing that falls on their heads, so it's useful for raiders, but otherwise its only use is in big buildings. Animal flaps allow animals to pass through areas, as it says here. It's used for barn doors to give penned animals a sheltered place to sleep. So if you have a fenced area and you have, for example, an area with walls, you're able to use a clothing flap to actually put a door which animals can walk through on their own. Inside of here, for example, you can put a couple of sleeping spots for animals, and animals will of course choose to go inside. Finally, we have the bridge and the remove bridge option. Bridges are meant for swampy areas and for areas with light or shallow water. Deep water, you are unable to build a bridge upon, as you can see. However, shallow water, mud, you are able to build upon. It is purely meant to improve movement speed over these areas, because otherwise, as you can see, the walking speed is very, very low. Removing a bridge simply makes it so that the bridge is designated to be destroyed, and that's it. And that's it for the structure section.